Alright, so today I want to talk about another personal favorite of mine. This is the Moderoid Braiger. And I really like this kit and whatnot. It wasn't too difficult to build. I'm a big fan of the Moderoid stuff. Some of them can be more challenging than others, but this wasn't too bad. I will say he does have his Bry sword on him right now. And I do have the other accessories like the spear, which I'll show in a sec, as well as the cannon, which can go on his back. No problem. But yeah, let me swap out the swords. Zoop. Zoop. And here he is with the spear. Again, I love how big this spear is. I just think it's a very cool accessory. Personally, I do prefer the sword. I just think it looks a little bit nicer overall, especially because the spear is mostly unpainted aside from the symbol there, whereas this has a lot of color. But there's nothing wrong with the spear. And of course, we have the big cannon. Let's put that on him. Zoop. Zoop. And of course, the cannon goes on his back. Now you can configure it two ways, one of which is the way you see now with it like retracted on the back, but you can of course flip it over and have him actually hold the cannon as well in his hands. Let me show that off too. Zoop. Zoop. And there we have Braiger with the cannons forward, and he's holding them too. And I honestly think this is pretty cool. Now, Braiger does have two other forms, that being the car and the jet. I'm not going to show those off because honestly, transforming them is kind of a pain in the butt. But that's not a problem with him. Almost any model kit that I've ever owned that has any sort of transformation just isn't worth it. That's why on him, I have for these what do you call them, like these fins here. I don't have the ones that like have the hinge on them to require them to transform. I just have the aesthetic ones. So yeah, because I've owned a lot of transforming toys in my day, you know, as someone who grew up with untransforming toys. And maybe I'm spoiled, but like I just don't mess with a transformation mechanism on any transforming model kit almost ever, outside of maybe doing it once when I build it. But yeah, but overall, I love this guy. This guy's pretty cool. I was originally a fan of him through the Super Robot Wars Alpha Gaiden spin-off. And then recently he got put into Y, which I will play in the near future. I haven't done it yet, but I will definitely check out Y in the near future. I'm just kind of waiting for all the DLC to drop, because I know there's more. But yeah, this is Moderoid Braiger. What do you guys think of him?